Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sentinel Sports Extra. I'm Tim Shire, Lake County Sentinel's Cavaliers beat writer. We're here today. The Cavs made a deal. I know a lot of fans have been wanting them to make a trade. Both the local fans should be happy now. The Cavs reportedly acquired DeAndre Hunter from the Atlanta Hawks in exchange for they sent Karis LeVert and George Niang to the Hawks, along with three second round draft picks. Jeez, boy, I screwed that up. 3 second round draft picks. That's reportedly the details of the deal right now. One thing I see in this deal is that Hunter was a Cavs killer, averaging 25 points this season against the Cavs. What I like about Hunter also is he is a very good free throw shooter. He his shoot is very well. This season, he is shooting 85%, almost 86, and he's an 82% free throw shooter for his career, which is very good nowadays. And like I said, he averaged 25 points a game against the Cavs this year. He'll make a couple threes a game. I feel like he's more physical. I feel like I could be wrong about this, and it might not happen the first game that he plays with the Cavs, but I would expect that he would move into the starting five in place of Strus, who I would think would then come off the bench. It gives the Cavs a little more size, I think, in the middle, and more they'd be more physical. Although Strus is physical, but I feel like that's what you're not going to trade that much for a guy, and he's going to come off the bench. So I would have to think that he's going to move into the starting five immediately, or if not the first game, right after. You got to get some practice time in there, but then that would move Strus into the six-man role. And when Okoro comes back, I would assume he would still come off the bench. But there had been rumors for months that their Cavs are going to move Karis LeVert, and they did. Who knows? There could be more before the deadline. The deadline is, I believe, it's 6:00. So it's 3.5 hours away. Be more moves by the team. I don't think they need to, completely turn over the roster. I mean, obviously they're 41-10. They're pretty good. People, pick and choose games. They want to say that, well, they didn't play well in this game. They didn't play well in that game. Well, they're still 41-10. They had two guys out against the Celtics the other night. I just think that Hunter is going to come in and he's going to solidify a starting five that it is as good, honestly, as any starting five in the NBA. I beg you to find me a starting five that would be as good as in the NBA. That would be as good as Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, DeAndre Hunter, Darius Garland, and Donovan Mitchell. I don't think there is one. You could say, the Warriors are going to be formidable now that they traded for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler. I wouldn't want him anywhere near my locker room. But you know what? We're talking about the Cavs, and I think that I think it's a good move for the Cavs. LeVert and Niang, yes, they're good teammates. They're that locker room's very good, but sometimes you have to make a move. I don't believe this will people were afraid a move would destroy the chemistry. I don't think this is going to destroy the chemistry. I think Levert and Niang understand too what the NBA is. They've moved around already in their careers, so they understand what happens at this time of year. They're not like Dennis Schroeder, who he don't understand and makes outrageous statements. But my thoughts on him is he could probably go back and play in Germany for less money if he wants to. But he got traded to Utah. So, but I think that, in my opinion, I think this is a good move. I think the Cavs front office, they make good moves. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They don't have guys asking to be traded. So I think that Cleveland fans need to embrace this and say that, all right, here we go. They're trying to make a championship run. That's what the goal is. I think before the year started, it was probably get to the Eastern Conference Finals. But the way the year has gone, starting out 41-10, I think that now, fans want an NBA Finals appearance. And the Cavs front office said today, we're going to do everything we can to give that to you. And, Kenny Atkinson was asked the other day if he's talked with the front office about trades. I don't want to trade this guy. He said no. He said that's their job. His job is to coach the team, coach who they give him. And I think that's a really good I think they got have a really good setup there. So I think I don't know. We'll wait and see. When you can think a trade is great on the day it happens, but it could turn out awful or it could turn out great. I think that he'll fit in well with this team. I don't think they're going to trade a guy that won't fit for a guy that won't fit in. So that's pretty much all. I really can't. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and give you advanced stats or sit here and act like I am a genius and know everything. Yes, I cover the team, but there's fans that watch every game. I might have some access to some information they don't, but, I'm just going to sit here and talk about what I've seen thus far this year. I think the team is in a really good spot. I don't judge by 1 or 2 games. But I also think that this move by the Cavs shows the team, which is most important, shows the team in the locker room, and then it also shows the fan base that they're not in the rebuilding anymore. They are in the phase of it's time to compete this year for a championship. I think they told the fan base that today. And I think, what more can you ask for from an organization, than that? So DeAndre Hunter, now he's a Cav. I'm sure pending physicals and all of that. I'm not sure when he will join the the Cavs or the team, join them. They play next in Washington on Saturday or Friday at 7:00. So I assume he will have joined the team by then. And I'm not, we can't guarantee that he'll play, but he'll join the team then. He'll make his home debut, hopefully, if all goes right. He'll make his home debut on Monday when the Cavs host the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's a good team. So, I know how Cleveland fans are. You know, you beat a bad team in basketball or baseball, and it's not a big deal. They should beat them in football when they beat a bad team. A win is a win. But let's talk about this. Okay, so they're going to play Washington. All right. So they beat Washington. Okay. But then Monday against Minnesota, that's a team that is a good team. You know, maybe they're not as good as last year, but they're still a very good team. So it'll be a good first test to see, you know, what this starting lineup, which, like I said, I assume that Hunter will be in the starting lineup. Like I said, you don't trade that much for a guy who's not going to be a starter. So we'll see. I would think Monday. I would have to think, I could be wrong, that he wouldn't start on Friday. Tomorrow in Washington. I don't know if, he may not even be with the team tomorrow, but I would think that there's a good chance he would start on Monday against the Timberwolves at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. I think if you're a Cavs fan, it's an exciting day. I think you should be excited that the front office said, we are going for it. You know, it's got to be one of the best starting lineups in the NBA with the five, as I said earlier. You know, you got Allen and Mobley, and then you got Hunter, and then you have Mitchell and Garland. I want somebody to find me a starting lineup formidable. That's a great starting lineup. Always the concern with the Cavs is health. If they can stay healthy, I don't know. It's going to be hard to stop them now. So, but I think that's it for now. I wanted to just, do a little podcast here to update what happened, the trade deadline. Cleveland's a player, and we'll see how this all plays out. Hopefully I'm doing podcasts about games in June. Until Monday, from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, I'm Tim Shire. And follow me on Twitter. Check out the LakeCountySentinel.com. Follow our Twitters, LCSentinel.com, this Twitter that you're watching it on right now, if you're watching it on Twitter. And I'll talk to you later. I'll see you on Monday. Thanks, everybody, for watching.